Welcome to part 2 of my showcase of the Magic Spells Marketplace map here made by Cyclone. I am splitting this showcase up into two. I could have done it all in one video last time, but I didn't want the video to be like an hour and a half long, and it definitely would have been, because again, I don't like editing these videos too much, so I like to cover everything I can in the amount of time, and some of these maps have just so much content and so much customization, like this one, which we're about to check out in this video, that I didn't want to do it all last time in one video, because it would have been a very, very long video, but yeah, I think it's better to split it up into two. I mean, it depends who you ask. But yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna hop right back into the world here, and we're gonna continue checking out all of the magic spells. We have a couple we didn't check out last time. I'm gonna be upgrading all the spells as well, and checking out their upgraded abilities. As you can see, it says even stronger spells with the sorcery regalia armor. We didn't use that last time either. And then I also want to maybe try dyeing the armor, and I want to do the... We haven't tried out the magic cookies yet either, but yeah, so I'm going to hop back into the world. I'll see you guys in it. If you guys want a more in-depth look here at the marketplace page, you'll have to view episode 1, which will be as a card in the description. So I'll see you guys in the world. Alright guys, we're back here in this little cherry blossom biome, cherry grove right here on this mountain. Looks pretty cool. I like this area. So this place last time, it actually didn't get too destroyed, besides like this one right here. You can see there's still husks around here from last time, but yeah, oh yeah, this tree burned down. So, I mean, there's a little bit of destruction, but really not too much. A lot of these spells so far have been... I mean, a lot of them deal damage, like this Wither Skulls one, which is really, really cool, for example. It deals a lot of damage to mobs, but it doesn't actually, like, create any explosions or anything like that. Same with Chain Lightning, and then, like, Whirlwind. A lot of these just, yeah, all three of these don't actually destroy the world. They just destroy mobs, I guess. But yeah, so what we have here, also, I have the magic set of armor on as well. Okay, oh, you know what I want to do, though? I mentioned it in the intro, but I want to actually get the cookies going. What do you need for the cookies? Just surround it with mana moat? Or no, you just have... Okay, so 8 cookies, and then... It's actually quite a bit, though. That's going to be a lot of cookies. I'd rather have it be mana modes, because I got more mana modes. Dude, my controller has been terrible lately. So just as a disclaimer, my controller is going to be drifting like crazy. I hate it, but not much I can do about it. Oh, okay, they only stacked to 16. Okay. What else? Wasn't there something else that only stacked to, like, 16 in this? I don't remember, actually, dude. I don't think so. Alright, let me get rid of the rotten flesh right here. So, alright, guys, we're going to be continuing where we left off. Hold on. We're going to be continuing where we left off last time with the spells. So, last thing we did must have been Chain Lightning. So, we have Eye Beam, Fire Breath, Heal, and Sunlight still. Alright, I'm going to craft all 4 of these and get all 4 of these. So, hold on. Let me actually organize my inventory a little bit here. Alright, guys, so here we go. Also, the Mind Potions we didn't check out last time. Yeah, so there's quite a bit we need to actually showcase today. So, first of all, we're gonna just go in order from the list. So, we have the Eye Beam right there. So, there's the crafting recipe. Last time, I did actually decide to stop using classic crafting, at least for the showcases, just because it takes so much extra time. And, I mean, it doesn't really matter, because you can see the crafting recipes right there when I craft them. So, there's Eye Beam. Have no clue what that's going to be, some sort of laser beam or something like that. So then after that, I believe it's Fire Breath. So that's the crafting recipe, Dragon's Breath, and the 2 Blaze Rods right there. So we'll get rid of this stupid rotten flesh from last time. And then we have Heal, which is a book. Because the rest, yeah, this is the only one with a book, I think. Or it's probably not the only one. Yeah, it's not the only one, but it's the only one today. So, yeah, you need a book, a healing potion, which I grabbed myself healing too, but I actually think I have... I don't think it matters what healing potion you use, or it might actually. It might. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Because I can't craft this now. Yeah, see? The heal one's down there. So you can't use a splash potion, but you probably can use a healing 2 potion, right? A drinkable healing 2 potion? No, you can't. So yeah, you have to literally have a healing 1 potion. I mean, that is the easiest one to get, but... I just wanted to actually test it out and see if you could use any of them, and no, you cannot. So, heal right there, and then last but not least, we have Sunlight, which is glowstone and 2 gold ingots. I have no clue what this one's going to do, though. Literally, I mean, your guess is as good as mine. I have no clue. So, we're going to test these all out. Let me get them in my hotbar real quick. So, Fire Breath and Eye Beam definitely sound cooler than Heal. I mean, Heal, I mean, the icon for Heal, the texture for it actually looks really, really cool, the model, but I don't know how good it's actually going to be, you know, or how unique it's going to be. Unless it has like some cool green effect that comes off it. But yeah, so what we have for I-beam, we have a staff right here. And it's literally like an eyeball spinning around in the staff. So let's see. Oh, I like that sound effect. All right, hold on. Let me get the husks out once again here. And we can actually test it out on some husks. So hold on. Let me shoot it one more time here. I got 125 mana with this suit of armor. So you can charge it up to 3 times as well. Wait, is there a different sound effect? Based on like... No, I don't think it's a different sound effect based on like how much you charge it or how long you charge it for. But all right, so let's test it out on the husk with just the first charge. So how many hits is it going to take? How many blasts, I guess? How many shots? 2. Okay, so then, I mean, if I just charge it one more time, then it should kill a husk instantly, right? Okay, I missed. I missed, dude. I was looking down more at the charge to stop it at 2. No, jeez, dude. Okay, gotta wait till it's cooled down. Dude, why do I keep missing with this, man? I need to wait for it to cool down, and then... Okay, let me just line it up first. There we go. So, yeah, it is a one-shot. That is amazing. Now, the question is, does it deal damage to multiple targets at once? How did that miss? No, like, actually, how did it miss that time? Actually, very, very confused with that. How is it missing? That literally makes 0 sense as to why that's missing right there. What's going on here, dude? Okay, there we go. That did kill multiple. And wait, is it dropping extra rotten flesh than it should? That's a lot of rotten flesh on the ground, man. Is that not more rotten flesh than usual? I don't know. Oh, does this one have bad range? I don't think it does, right? Because I killed the one husk from pretty far away. Hold on, let me actually see here. Let me test this out, because this is a weird one. This is confusing. Let me do the tier 3 charge. Yeah, I guess it just doesn't have good range. What does it look like in third person? Does it actually come from my eye? Let's see here. Couldn't really tell right there because I was under attack. No, it doesn't. It like, yeah, okay, so let's try this out. So yeah, I think this range is just terrible on this. I think that's what the issue is here. Yeah. Oh, wait, it only killed one right there. Is it because the other ones were not too close? Also, obviously, the higher the charge you did... No, so it does kill multiple. It's just they have to be pretty close to each other. So that is pretty effective. It's just you got to be close. And we're going to look at the range in a second. See, like, how did that not do anything? I literally... This is really inconsistent because I'm not missing. There's no way I'm missing, right? But look at that. And they dropped mana. Wait. Is it the first time we've seen one of them drop mana? I have no clue, dude. I didn't need to fully charge it for that one. But let's look at the actual description for this one here. I-beam, 40 per charge, cooldown's 4 seconds, damage is 12, cast range is 48 blocks. There's no way it's 48 blocks, man. There's no way. Effect radius is 0 blocks, spell power 80%. Charge up a mighty beam of energy, release to pierce energies in a row, or to release to pierce enemies in a row for massive damage. So yeah, you can just pierce through them. So that is pretty good though. I like that one. It's just like you can't. Well, the cast range, yeah, I don't understand what they mean by 48 blocks. Like it looks like it can go 48 blocks, but it can't because look it. I'm gonna line it up perfectly with this guy, and it just doesn't hit him. You know? Let's try it one more time, dude. I just want to prove that I'm not missing. Yeah, it literally doesn't even do anything. I can't even see it. I didn't even see it that time. But when he gets closer, obviously, then it'll work. See? So, yeah, the range is just bad on this. I don't know what it means by 48 block radius. But, alright, so next we have Fire Breath. I'm excited for this one, dude. Oh, this one is cool. This one is cool. It's literally like a flamethrower, dude. It's literally a flamethrower. Hold on, let's actually... Wait, let me have a mana cookie. Okay, so that jumped up like 20 mana. So that gives you like 20 mana each time. That's not too bad right there. Alright. So now let's spawn in a husk. Let's spawn in one at first. And so yeah, it literally just burns them. But, really, really good for crowd control, of course. You can just burn... an entire crowd, and you're about to see it right here. Let's actually test it. One of them's got armor, but watch this. Gonna ignite all of them, dude. Look at that. Gotta be careful, though, because obviously if they hit you, they can still burn you. Is this gonna kill them? Wow. Yeah, dude, this one's really, really effective. And again, these abilities, these spells are all non-upgraded, guys. So let's see what this one actually says right here. Really, really like this one. This one says... Mana cost 20 per second, 2-second cooldown, 4 damage, effective radius 8 blocks, spell power 25, shoots a continuous cone of fire from a dragon. Wait, what did that say? Dragon Maw Staff or Gnaw? Dragon Maw, it must have been, right? Yeah, Dragon Maw Staff. Dude, why am I moving, though? Like, is this controller getting that bad all of a sudden? Like, it's been terrible for the last week. Not even, dude. But, alright, so here we go. Let's try out the heal one. I don't think this is gonna really do much. I mean, it's a spell book. I do like the effect around you. Kind of like the sound effect as well. It kind of sounds like it's like a beat. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear that too well in the video, but kind of sounds like the background of a song, dude, or like the start of a song. It literally does, dude. Oh, man. So, yeah, obviously this doesn't do damage, but if I take damage, let's see. Let me bring myself down to pretty much 1 heart or something. And let's see. No, don't finish me. I just want to see how much this heals. Okay, so it's half a heart, like, per second. Obviously, if you upgrade this, it's going to be way more than that. But, yeah, so you can just heal yourself very, very quickly. This could definitely be useful if you're playing in survival. Because you don't even need to eat to be able to heal. Hold on. The mana cookie. Oh, wow. It actually gave me both. So it gives at least 2 hunger bars right there. But let's actually read. Let me try to get away from this pleb. He's just... You can see me from so far away, though, man. But hold on. Let's actually read what this does. So, 12 mana cost per second, 3-second cooldown, 4 block radius, 10% spell power. Gradually restores health for players and friendly mobs in a small area. Spell power increases amount healed. PvP only heals the casting player. And what did that say? Targeted entities or something like that. Dude, these stupid husks. Why can they follow me from so far away, dude? Look at how far away he sees me. Look at that. That's insane. That never happened back in the day, dude. They changed that. And tamed entities. Oh, so it'll heal your wolves and stuff like that, I guess, too. Okay. So, alright, last but not least, we have the spell for sunlight. And I'm definitely gonna need to turn Always Day off for this, unfortunately. Because I had to turn it off. Oh, no, it already was off. Oh, but then I had Do Daylight Cycle off as well. Okay, I didn't even know you could still do that in this game. Dude, look at this controller, man. Look at this piece of garbage controller. Gosh, this controller is trash. I literally got it, like, at Christmas time, and it's already this garbage. But, alright, so, sunlight. So, okay, that's a pretty cool effect. Does it follow you around? No? So, what's the point of this if you already have the Illuminate spell? You know? I mean, this one looks cooler than the Illuminate one, but I don't even have that one on me, so we can't compare them. Wait! Okay, that's really, really cool. I was not expecting that. Did you see that? The husk died because it burned in day... Wait. Husks don't burn in daylight, though. But this still burned it. Look at that. It still burns husks. This makes husks burn in daylight, and that does a lot of damage, too, dude. Wow. Okay, hold on. Hold on a second. That's crazy. Look how much damage this does. And then it stays for a long time, too. This is actually good. This is better than the Illuminate one. Because this one actually kills things. And I kind of want to test out and see if it kills anything, you know? Because I don't think... Okay, let's switch to actual daytime right here. I don't think the sunlight... I'll be very surprised if the sunlight actually... It is burning them! That is really, really cool. I've never seen an ability like this in Minecraft before. That is so unique. I thought it was going to be just, like, useless, but wow. That's actually really, really good, dude. Hold on. Let me see real quick what this exactly says. So the final spell, mana cost 30, 5-second cooldown, 4 damage, cast range 48 blocks, so you can do it from very far, 8 block effect radius, 40% spell power, and shines a bright ray of light on a large area, promotes crop growth, I didn't even try that, or think of that, and damages undead enemies. So it works on wheat, potato, carrots, beetroot, melon, pumpkins, and sweet berries as well. So, yeah, dude, that's crazy. And then you can Yeah, look at how fun. That's so cool, dude. This might be one of my favorite ones, honestly. This is a really, really cool one. I think it's better than Illuminate, I have to say. I mean, I think Illuminate would probably be better if you're, like, in a cave mining, but if you're just running around at night, this sunlight one is actually really powerful. So, alright, hold on. I actually want to see something. So, I got some creepers right here. I want to see if... Oh, no, don't blow up yet. Does the sunlight burn creepers? No, it doesn't. So, it only burns zombies and stuff. Did it say that in the actual thing? I'm not too sure, but hold on. Let's use the I-beam against these creepers. I want to try to kill multiple in one shot. Why didn't that work? I don't understand this one. I don't know why it works sometimes and other times doesn't. Like, I'm right up next to these guys, and it just doesn't work sometimes. Like, come on, man! What's the point when I can just do this? What's the point, dude? Seriously, I like the I-beam, but you gotta charge it up, and it doesn't work half the time. So, hold on. Did it say undead mobs? I bet it just not saw that. Does it only say undead mobs? Yeah, damages undead enemies. Okay, I thought I remembered it saying that. But, yeah, so you can't deal damage. So we can deal damage to skeletons, zombies, husks, and strays. And then, are there any undead mobs in the game besides those? I don't think there are. But, alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get some... I'm going to clear my inventory for sure. I actually might make a chest. Because the shulker boxes are completely full, dude. Alright guys, so I think it's time to say goodbye to the magic set of armor. It was actually pretty good. I do like that quite a bit. The only thing though is, well actually I think you're going to be able to combine. Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to combine the magic set, like half of that. Like magic hat and magic pants, and then the sorcery regalia, like the chest plate and the boots. Or what do they call it? The robe right there. But yeah, so, okay, first of all, you switch it to daytime. And I can craft I should be able to craft the sorcery set. Yeah, right here. So, sorcery hood. So, of course, that's the crafting recipe right there. You need red wool instead of purple wool. You have to use red and purple, though, for these custom armor sets, of course. So, let's get this going. And then the sorcery robe right there as well. Let me just put this on. And is it going to tell me something at the bottom of the screen? No, it doesn't. But, oh, look at how crazy I look already, dude. All right, and then the rest of the set, sorcery leggings right there. Obsidian, and this one you also need obsidian right there for the boots. Cool, and there we go, dude. All right, so let's see how I look. Look at that. So, remember, it said you can dye these actual armor sets. So, I'm going to try that in a bit. I mean, I could try it. I have some lapis in here. I might just try it right now. I don't think I have any other dyes. I mean, I could use, like, pink from the petals around here, but I'm just going to try to use this. So, let's just put 8 right there. And then, let's just make this into blue dye. And, oh, I think you have to have a cauldron. I think it said you have to have a cauldron to actually dye these. Because it's like leather. Yeah, it looks like it. Don't think you can actually use a crafting table right here. Yeah, it doesn't look like it, dude. Alright, so let's get rid of this stuff. And now what I can do, guys, is I should have, because I just looked in this, in the actual Tome of Magic right here, the book. And the sorcery regalia says, or regalia, I don't even know how to pronounce it. I think it's regalia. So regalia basically just means, like, you know, gear, I guess, you know, robes or whatever, you know, clothes, whatever, dude. So, sorcery hat gives plus 4 spell power. Robe gives plus 6, plus 4 for leggings, and then plus 2 for boots. And then obviously it can be repaired at an anvil using wool or a mana moat, and it can also be enchanted to high levels. So, this spell power, I don't think I'm going to take off. I think I'm just going to have the entire sorcery set on for actually testing out the spell power right here. Because, yeah, so we're going to test out the Ender Blight. We're just going to go through all the spells one more time here, but with the actual upgrades now. So, hold on. Lightning Strike. Let me put this right here because I want to actually be able to read the book. Because if we look right here, Ender Blight. Yeah, some of these don't tell you what they actually do. Well, it says spell power right there, but I don't think it tells you what the spell power increases actually do. But I'm assuming it's just going to, for this one, it's a pretty basic one. I think it's just going to increase the damage it does. So, again, I have the full sorcery set on. And yeah, so that is really, really good. Just creates an area of effect. Let's do it with 5 more here. And the baby made it through. I don't like that. I can't activate another one either because it's got a long cooldown. There we go. Yeah, so really, really good ability. Basically, nothing can get close to you, I don't think, right? They can still get close to you, but by the time they get to you, they pretty much die. Most mobs in the game are just going to die by the time you get to, or by the time, by the time they actually reach you. But yeah, so that's pretty good. So moving on to the fireball, which this one, remember, I only have 100 mana now, but I guess I do have the mana cookies. Hold on, let me just start eating the mana cookies instead of the pumpkin pie, dude, because that fits a lot more with the map. So yeah, the fireball, I don't know what the actual upgrade, does it say what the spell power increase actually does? It doesn't, it just says 20% again. But I think that just means that it's 20% spell power if you don't have this set of sorcery armor. So, okay, this restores 2. And keep in mind, I did read it said 25 mana is restored for each cookie you have. But, alright, so let's try it out against some husks right here. I'm actually going to need to get some more husks. But, so the fireball. Love that effect. Love the effects of these spells for sure. And then, yeah, so it hits multiple targets at once. Doesn't do an insane amount of damage, but I mean, you can just fire this. You can just spam this pretty much. So, it is pretty dang effective. Oh, you gotta be careful you don't burn yourself, though. Gotta be quite careful. Well, the Ice Blast. Imagine if the Ice Blast actually, like, stopped you from burning. That would be so good. Or if you could, like, freeze lava with it. Turn lava into ice or something like that. That'd be so good for, like, going mining. But, alright, so what I want to do is I came over here just to get some more husks. I should have a few more. Do I have any more in here? No. Okay, so we gotta actually be careful with how many husks we have still. All right, so we'll spawn in these 5, and we're gonna be using the gravity vortex, which was actually pretty. I mean, it was cool, but it was pretty underpowered when I used it the first time. So now it should kill everything very, very quickly. Oh yeah, that's a lot better than it was for sure. Yeah, definitely better than it was before. I remember it was good because it, pulled the enemies in, it pulled the husks in. So they couldn't actually get to me, but again, it didn't do too much damage. So let's do that one more time here with 5 of them. Put the gravity vortex down. Even though I'm over here, they're trying to get to me, but they get sucked in by that, and so that's a really, really cool ability, dude. Let me read it one more time. Does that actually affect players in PvP? I don't think it does. Doesn't say. So spell power is 35% on that one. But we are moving on to Ice Blast. So Ice Blast was really, really weak, and it's one of my least favorite ones. At least it was before, so I hope the upgrades actually do some good things here. Because it's only at 15% spell power without the upgrade. So let's test it out on 5 once again. Okay. That's 2. 3 hits, but it killed them all at once, dude. So this one, I mean, the range of this, I forgot what it said for the range of this. But, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, that's not terrible range. Especially because it kills them. It looks like it kills them all in like 3 hits, right? Was it 3? Yeah, 3 hits. That's not bad, though. That's a lot better than it was, for sure. All right, let me have some cookies here. Wait, why are you able to move so quick with the cookies? You're able to, like, sprint with the cookies. What the heck? That's so weird, dude. But, all right, so we are moving on to Illuminate. Now, Illuminate is probably my least favorite one. Dude, get this guy out of here. Get him out of here. You know what? I'm going to put down a vortex. I'm going to just suck all these guys in, dude. Don't even need to look at them. Don't even need to think about it. The gravity vortex will destroy them. So, yeah, Illuminate, honestly, well, let's do Levitation first, because it actually does show up first, and I have it in my hotbar. So, this one, I don't know what, for some of these, what the actual abilities would do, because it doesn't, I don't think I'm flying up any quicker. Or am I? Am I flying up faster? Is this faster than it was before? Or is it just taking up less mana than it did before? Since I have the spell power increase. I don't know what the spell power increase really does for this one. I can't tell if I'm moving up quicker, if I'm levitating faster, or if I'm using less mana. I think I'm using less mana, but I don't know. So, alright, we are moving on to Illuminate. So, this one, cast range 48 blocks. It doesn't say anything about spell power, so I don't know. Let's switch it to nighttime here. This one, again, I don't think, because this one doesn't deal damage, right? Like the sunlight one does. The sunlight one seems a lot cooler than this one, even though they're very, very similar. Illuminate, I guess you can, I mean, you could fire it very, very far. Like, look, it went all the way. Oh, no, it didn't go all the way over there. Yeah, because it's only 48 blocks. It's just floating right there, dude. But yeah, I can go all the way down there with it. So, I mean, I think this is the most situational one you could possibly have. The most situational out of all the spells. Because, again, I feel like it would only be useful if you're mining. Like, or if you don't have torches late at night. You could just light the place up around you like this. Make sure nothing spawns around you. But the thing is this effect does not stay there. I feel like this effect should stay in place until you remove it manually, you know. But obviously it just gets rid of it. It just, you know, goes away automatically. So that's a bit of an issue. But, alright, let me get rid completely of these spells, even though I don't want to. I gotta clear up my inventory. So let's, oh, I picked up Ender Blight once again. I kind of want to keep the gravity vortex and everything like that, but I just can't do it, dude. I can't do it. Dude, look at this controller wasting my time, dude. What is wrong with my left stick? It's always the left joystick that goes out first. Every single controller. Every single time, dude. After not even 6 months. Hasn't even been 6 months, man. But, alright, let's see here. Tome of Magic. Let's read the Mind Burst real quick before we actually activate it, because this one was the best for mining, of course. Oh, wait, Lightning Strike is actually first. Oh, yeah, Lightning Strike is right here. Okay, well, hold on. Let me put this right here. And just... So, Lightning Strike right here, it says 25% spell power. So, let's see what we actually have right here. Let me test it out on this husk that wanted to follow me. There he is. Okay. And this guy as well. Oh, I just knocked him all the way down into that hole. So let's spawn in. Let's spawn in a couple more right here. And let's see how much damage this does. So it kills him in 2 hits, but, yep, does damage to multiple targets as well. Yeah, this one's really, really good. It's automatically already better than the Ice Blast. You know? Already better than that one. The Ice Blast was actually, I mean, it was a lot better this time because it was upgraded, you know, with the spell power increase, but it still was not good enough, dude. Still was not good enough. So, alright, next we have Mind Burst. And this one, let's see. So, does not damage creatures. Let's see if it makes a noticeable difference compared to last time with the spell power being increased. I think this is a bigger hole than it was before. Oh, you really gotta watch your mana with this one, though. Because this one, at least if you charge it fully, takes up so much mana, dude. Costs so much mana. But, I mean, obviously it's the best for mining. Breaks all the ores instantly. Yeah, pretty dang good. I just don't know if it's actually better than it was last time, because I can't remember how many blocks it broke last time when it was not upgraded. But yeah, so that is pretty dang cool. Now, is there any way I can fly out of this? I got rid of the levitation. The levitation would actually be able to get me out of this, but I think I have to slash kill. I don't think I can get out of here without that. Unless I go into creative, but I'm just going to spawn right here. So, next up we have Polymorph, which was also one of my least favorites. So this one basically just turns the mob that you hit with it into like a little, like, sheep, or not a sheep, like a little, this is a cute and harmless critter, but it's like a chicken or something like that. It's like a little duck, or like a chick. So, obviously it doesn't work on bosses and stuff like that. Spell power increases slow duration. Spell power is 150%, it says, automatically. So, I guess the spell power increase just increases the duration, you know, the amount of time that they're like this, because they do transform back, of course, into a husk, or into whatever you hit with this. But, I don't know, it lasts for a decent amount of time. Let's turn a whole group of them into little chickens. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you can hit a full group. Okay, yeah, this one turned back into a husk. I mean, you could just keep hitting them over and over. So, I mean, this one could, in theory, actually be useful. Like, if you're about to die, you just switch to this and just, you don't even, like, it just, pretty much, it doesn't kill them, but it instantly, like, protects you. You know, you just need to hit them with it. It also, I think, has some pretty dang good range. You gotta watch this cooldown, though, so you gotta be careful with that. Come on, I want to hit him. Dude, the baby, every single time I'm about to shoot. Bro, are you kidding me? I'm not stopping until I hit this baby. I'm not stopping until I turn this baby, dude. Not enough mana? Come on, bro. What the heck, dude? Every single time. Why is it so impossible to hit this guy? Let me get my mana recharged. Dude, It doesn't work on the baby, does it? Does it actually not work on the baby? There's no way it doesn't, but it... No, it just does. Oh, there we go. Of course, as soon as I fall down, then it works. But when I'm right in front of the guy, it goes to the right and the left of him. Like, I don't understand it, dude. I don't understand it. But I'm killing this chicken. There we go. Oh, wait. Did you see that? He was a normal husk when he died. That was weird. But, alright. So, we are moving on to push. Oh, yeah. This one. I actually do like this one quite a bit. Hold on. I want to see. What was the range on this one again? Doesn't even say the range. Okay. So, alright. Let's go over to push. So, this one, spell power 30%. Spell power increases magnitude of a push. Alright, so this one. Let's see, dude. Let's see what we got here. Oh, my goodness. That's amazing with the spell power upgraded. Look at that, dude. That is so cool. Alright, let's try it again. This is one of my favorite ones because it's just so instant, you know? Like, look at that. Literally, like, force push, like a Jedi, dude. That is so cool. Oh my goodness, I love this one. Like the particle effects as well. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites. But alright, so return. This one, I don't see how the spell power would actually, like, upgrade this one. Like, what is this gonna do? Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't say anything about spell power, but let's just get far from spawn right here. Let me just drop down here. Land in the water, bro. There we go. Oh, some of them landed in the water down here. Some of the husks. Dang, dude. All right, so return. This is just going to, after a couple seconds, I think it said 3 seconds or something like that, it's going to return me to my spawn point. So, there we go. Back over here. This is my spawn point right next to the shulker boxes and everything. So, yeah, this one of the most useful ones, actually, for, like, normal survival, you know. Definitely really, really good. But, alright, so next up we have Time Warp. And this one basically just warps time, you know. It just fast forwards time. Oh, no, we have Summon Minion first. Yeah, let's do that one first, I guess. It doesn't really matter what order I do them in, but we'll do them in this order. So, Summon Minion. This one, bro, this controller, man. Summon Minion. Spell power increases minion damage, HP, and size. So, this is what he's gonna... Oh, no, this is what he looked like before. Wasn't he like this size before? But he died really quickly before, and he didn't do too much damage. Let's see if he can actually take on... Oh, that guy's got a sword. You better be careful, bro. You better be careful. Okay, he was slain. He was slain. And that's with all the spell power increases as well. And you can only summon one at a time, I think. Unfortunately, so you can't have a nice... Can't have, like, an army of these guys, a squad of them. Oh, no. Help me out of here, dude. Help me out. I don't have any spells to lift me up right now, but... Yeah. Oh, so you can't have multiple. It's just, it has a long cooldown. What's the cooldown again for this dude? It's like 20 seconds or something like that. Cooldown 10 seconds. Okay. And he just follows me around, right? They just follow me? Oh, no. So you can't have... Yeah, they just despawn after a certain amount of time. But spawning a couple more husks right here. Just watch him battle. Dude, go for the other one. Help your boy out, man. Are you kidding me? You just let his boy die. No, don't go for the mobs, dude. Don't come to me. Protect me. What the heck, dude? Yeah, I don't really like these minions too much, dude. They look cool, but they're not that effective. They're not that reliable, dude. But alright, so we are moving on to the Time Warp one. Now, again, I don't see how the spell power would really increase the ability for this one unless it just speeds up the effect, I guess. So, let's see. Yeah, rapidly speed up the time of day. So, yeah, if we just look right here. Is this going faster than it did in the last video? I don't think it is, dude. I don't think it is. But, again, we'll get it back to daytime right here. It's pretty cool, though. Pretty cool ability. It could be useful, of course. Definitely could be useful in a normal survival world. But, alright, so let me get rid of these ones as well. I'll put them in the chest. And we are going to be moving on to, I do believe, the final set right here of spells. So, yeah. Oh, I'm missing one in my inventory. One inventory slot I'm missing, dude. Or one hotbar slot, whatever you want to call it. So, alright, so we have Whirlwind right here. Now, Whirlwind was definitely one of my favorites as well. So, only works against ground-based targets. Yep, so spell power 20%. So, let's just try it out on a couple of these guys. I'm going to need to get some more husks, dude. But, yeah, so Oh, yeah, look at that. I love this one. Just lifts them up into the sky, just drops them down. Very, very effective, dude. Very, very effective. So, next we have Wither Skulls. And this one was pretty good already. Spell power was only 20% before. So, let's spawn in a couple of these guys. And then let's charge this up 1. Okay, so again, it does damage to multiple if they're close to each other. But now let's do a 2 charge. So again, it hunts them down, it tracks them down, follows them. And then charge 3. There we go. It only went for that one though. But now we'll go on to charge 4, I guess. Is it better to just not hit them directly? Yeah, I think it's actually better to do that. Let's try it one more time here. Let's fully charge it. Because if you hit them directly, I think it only actually... Because the skulls disappear when they hit something. When they hit a target. So yeah, I think it's better to just go like that. I mean, that only killed one of them, though. But let's charge it up again here. There we go. Fire it right there. Okay, so that almost killed them all. So it's a cool effect, but I feel like it doesn't do as much damage as it should. I feel like the whirlwind killed everything way quicker, you know? Maybe it is. I guess it went through them. I don't know. It's kind of a weird one, but I do really like that one. So we are moving on to... Oh, yeah, chain lightning. Hold on, I gotta get some more husks. Also, guys, I might as well, since we already checked out what the mana potions do last time, they basically restore like 75 mana instantly or something like that. I want to just use the mind potion. So let's craft some of these. So you need a mana mote and then a mana potion as well. And then, so we have 11 mind potions. So we're going to try these out in a second. Let me see exactly, what do these do again? They able to generate mana for 60 seconds. Vastly boosts your ability, though. So this one should be better than the mana potion because, I mean, you need a mana potion to actually craft the mind potion. But anyway, so we're going to be moving on to the... I should have just stayed in here just so I could see the chain lightning. One of my favorites for sure. I think it's just because I play zombies, so I love the Wonder Waff, and it's very similar. So, yeah, each jump deals reduced damage. So, spell power is 20%. Spawn in a bunch of these boys, and let's see here. Wait, am I doing something wrong here, dude? Nope, there we go. So I guess the range is bad on this. Okay. But if we get up close, there we go. Oh no, I have -8. Well, hold on. Let me drink the mind potion. Okay, so that gives me, yeah, so that gives me like per second, it gives me like 4 instead of 2 or something like that. So yeah, that's not too bad. And again, it lasts for 60 seconds as well. So chain lightning one more time here. There we go. Okay, cool. And then let's do it one more time here because I really like this one. I feel like the lightning strike might actually be better though, because that one still kills multiple enemies at once, but quicker, I feel like. And I feel like it uses less mana up as well. But yeah, so this one is really, really satisfying though. But alright, so next we have the I-beam. Alright, let's upgrade. Let's use the upgraded I-beam. I'm really hoping this is good. Okay, that I think is a lot better now. I think so. That was only charge 1, and that killed him instantly. Killed multiple instantly, dude. But see, why is it doing this now? Why is it still not working? And it didn't go through that guy and killed the other one. Didn't get a collat. So, hold on. Like, dude, I keep falling in this hole, dude. I knew I was getting close to it, but let me actually read here and see. Does the I-beam... So, it's at 80% spell power. And then the cast range is 48 blocks. Again, I don't see how the cast range could actually be 48 blocks, dude. I really don't. But, alright, let's use it one more time right here. Because I want to like this one, but it doesn't work sometimes. Like, half the time, it does not work. When it does work, it's effective, but... Okay, dude, I want to get some collats here. Come on, man. Come on. Give me some collaterals. See? Like, how did that not hit anybody? There we go. There's a collat. All right, one more collat. Come on. One more collat to end my usage with this guy, with the I-beam. There we go, dude. So, yeah, I mean, it's satisfying, but I just feel like it's one of the least useful, like, offensive spells, you know? But, all right, so let me get some more cookies here, and we will be on to What's the next one? It is, oh, the fire breath one, huh? Yeah, fire breath. I'm excited for this one. So this one, again, like a flamethrower. We used it at the beginning of today, so spell power 25%. So let me just spawn in a bunch of these guys, because I feel like this is going to be extremely powerful. Oh, yeah, dude. This is one of the best ones. It doesn't leave fire on the ground either, which can be a good or a bad thing, depending on how you see it. You can't burn down somebody's house, I guess. But could also be a good thing, you know? Plus, you have the fireball one or whatever. The fireball spell that is like the second one we used. That one actually burns stuff. So, alright, I want to see that one more time, dude. That was sick. Yeah, dude. It's got decent range, too, for being like a flamethrower type weapon. But, alright, so, okay, heal. So, I need to take a lot of damage right here. And we'll actually see how much this heals. Because, remember, for the spell power increase, it should just increase the actual rate at which I heal, dude. I need to get far away from these guys, because they're going to kill me, like, instantly. Alright, quickly read this. Quickly go down to heal. Spell power increases amount healed. Alright, so I'm at 3 hearts. Yeah, look at how much faster that is. Remember, it was only half a heart before, and it's still like half a heart, I think, but it's way quicker. Way, way quicker. So, alright, and then we have, I think, we just have one more, guys, and that's Sunlight. And Sunlight is, surprisingly, gonna kill these husks. So, I might as well just spawn in all 26 of the ones we have left, right? I don't think I'm gonna be using these for anything else today. I do have another stack, actually, just in case. But, alright, so Sunlight. I love how you can use this in the sunlight, too. Like, it doesn't... Bro, look at how powerful this is now. This is one of the best ones. They literally can't even... This might be better than the Vortex. The Gravity Vortex. Because it's just like that one where they can't get close to me. Yeah, this is better than Ender Blight, and I feel like it's... Well, then again, it only affects undead mobs, so those ones might actually still be better. But, I mean, this one creates light... So if it's nighttime, you know, like, hold on, let me switch it to nighttime real quick. Let me just see one more time how light this actually makes it. So, like, it's not bad. Definitely not too bad. And then if we spawn in some more husks one more time here, one more group of them. Like, this ability is pretty dang good, this spell. Look at that, dude. Look at that. It's so good at nighttime. Like, this is definitely the best spell, I would say, against undead mobs. I have to say, I think it might be the best one. Which is crazy, because it's just sunlight. I was not expecting much out of this one. But it's really, really good. And also, I've never really seen an idea like that before. Where it only kills undead mobs like that. Oh, shoot. Not mean to do that, dude. Alright, hold on. I need some backup. But yeah, if you combine all these spells together, dude, like levitation, you can fly up. Mind burst, you can mine. Sunlight, you can kill... undead mobs and then light things up as well. Fire breath, you could burn them. Like gravity vortex, nothing can get close to you. Whirlwind, nothing can get close to you. Like heal, obviously you can just heal yourself. Like there's just so many cool abilities in this. But hold on, let me switch it back to daytime. And let me make sure that we covered every single thing in this map. We checked out all the potions. Oh wait, we haven't actually tried dying and repairing this stuff. So hold on, the armor. Alright guys, so my sorcery armor right here, oh, I didn't get an enchantment table, but honestly, I don't know if I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm really going to have to. So, what we have to do here is we can combine this with mana motes, or you can also use red wool or purple wool for the magic set to repair them. So, there we go. Just going to repair that one thing just to show you how it works. And then I do have some cauldrons right here, and I'm just going to put in some dyes. And we're going to test these out on the armor. It's going to be amazing. So, the sorcery hood, let's try this out. So, yep, look at that. It's white now. Dude, that is awesome. So, you can just dye it whatever color you want. Let's make a yellow robe, black leggings, and pink boots right here. Put all this on now. Look at that. So, you can be a multicolored sorcerer. You can't even really see the pink boots, though, because of the robe. or the leggings, I guess. Even though it looks like a robe, but those are actually the leggings. So, yeah, that looks really, really cool. And then I think I'm actually going to need to get more. Hold on. Alright, guys. Now we will test out the cauldron dyeing here on the magic set. So, we got the magic hat. We'll have it be green. That's going to look cool. And then the magic robe is light blue. Magic leggings are going to be gray. And the magic boots are going to be normal blue. So, let's try this on. I feel like the magic set does look cooler. It doesn't look like it protects you as much, but I just love the hat and the robes. Like, look at that, dude. That is really, really cool looking. Yeah, you... Wait, why are the leggings like that? You basically... Yeah, with this one, the leggings, you can barely see the leggings. The boots are huge for this one. If you take the boots off, you can see the leggings. That's interesting how it's the opposite. Like, you can see the leggings on the sorcery set, but not really the boots. And then, alright, so hold on. I just want to test out one thing here. I don't have... Oh, I don't even have 30 levels, so I can't do this, but I can show you at least. So I made a level 30 enchantment table right here. You know what? Hold on. Let me just do this in creative. That way I can show you, because I want to see what the enchants are going to be. So, it's just like gold, so it says it's highly enchantable. So it should be more than one enchantment. No? What does highly enchantable even mean? Does it just mean, like, higher chance of getting, like, better enchantments, I guess? I don't know. This is a level 30 enchantment table, so, I mean, there's 2 enchants right there. And then this one, Unbreaking 3. So that doesn't really seem like it's that much different, to be honest. But yeah, so that's what it looks like when it's enchanted, the enchanted gear. So now it really looks like we're a wizard or magical. But yeah, so anyways, though, guys, I'm pretty sure that is going to conclude my showcase here of the Magic Spells map. I will have the link in the description to this map's marketplace page if you guys want to check it out yourselves. Again, this map is made by Cyclone. Definitely a big fan of this creator. I mean, you have 15 incredible abilities right here. 15 very, very unique spells. And this is one of the most popular marketplace maps as well. It is on Marketplace Pass, but by the time you get this video, it is not going to be anymore. It's only got like a day left for me anyways, or like, yeah, less than a day. So, yeah, anyways, so guys, that is going to be it for the showcase. Hope you guys did enjoy it. I'd say my favorite spell, if we look through in creative right here, my least favorite is probably Illuminate. I just don't, like, it doesn't do damage. It doesn't have, you know, it only has really one use, whereas Sunlight has multiple uses. My favorite is probably either... I love the Gravity Vortex. I love the Sunlight. I love Fire Breath. I love Chain Lightning. I love Whirlwind. And I love Push. Even though Push is very basic, it's very, very just instantaneous. It's just an instant effect, and it helps out a ton. Like, it is really, really good. But, yeah, so anyways, so guys, remember, this is an add-on as well. That's the best thing about this map is the fact that it's an add-on, so you can just add it to any existing worlds you have, or do what I did here and just create a brand new world and you know, start a new survival series with these items. So it's really, really cool. But yeah, so anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and peace out.